Hey YouTube fan, welcome back to another episode. We got something, I got something Tom Brady related today for you. All right, so first things first, got to give a shout out to my proud sponsor, McDonald's Iced Coffee, $1 on the McDonald's app. Okay, they're not my sponsor, but I do love these for $1. They're addicting, and if you use the app, you'll save a lot of money. Anyways, so I'm excited because, you know, when eBay sends you like these little boxes, I'm not going to show you the front because the address, and then you pull it out and it's like, there's a card in here. All right, so this is, I've never used to buy cards like this, and then all of a sudden I moved some money around and I decided, well, I'm going to start buying some Brady rookie stuff. And I have one for you guys today. Before I show you though, I just want to show you what inspired me to get this next card you're about to see. This is the Fleer. It's an 8.5, I believe. Yeah, PSA. And I was like, you know what? I like that card, especially the bottom looks really cool. Well, there's like a twin sister, cousin, brother, whatever you want to call it. I guess you would just say a parallel to it. Speaking of sister, though, my sister just had a baby two days ago, and it's my goddaughter. Her name's Tinsley. So 4 pounds 14 ounces. She's healthy and she's doing great, and I'm gonna have to get her. I could just put a Tom Brady card away for her. I gave it to her mom a couple days before she was born, and then I might look to get her something Messi related because her dad's a big soccer fan. All right, so to the card, right? Wow. Okay, guys, this is the gold medallion edition. Looks similar. This is, wow. This is the first time I'm looking at it too. Very similar card. The top shines with the gold medallion edition. The bottom shines. Almost like, let me flip these around real quick. Yeah, just basically the shape. The shape and then the top and bottom. At one point I was going to buy a Beckett 9. I negotiated with him and then I forgot about it and then it sold. And then all of a sudden I saw this PSA 8.5 at auction. And I think I paid a little over $300 for it. I mean, it looks pretty nice. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I was only going to stick to the cards I wanted. But then like when I see cards that have like a version, like a parallel that's similar to it, I'm like, I'm always kind of drawn to it. Because I always look at these like in the collection. I have a Billy bookcase. It's blocking a window so no sun's hitting the cards. And when I go in there, I have a light display now. So it's just, I walk in, I turn it in, turn the light on, and it just looks great. You know what I mean? It's so cool to see cards you love or appreciate. And like in the past, I would have like some stuff put in safes and things like that. But in a way, I just love having these cards displayed with the light set up. And I'm getting there. I'll say I probably have close to 30 something different Brady rookie cards now. And of course, you know, those big ones are slow and steady. But I always talk about my TB12 list I created. I'm down to 4 now. Well, I was at 5. That 4th one is on the way here. It's going to go through another one of these processes, so it takes a while. But I'm just, happy to be able to pick up a few of these because one of my collectible investments did pretty well, and I've been moving money in from one to another. So, but we'll get there slowly but surely. It's all about the same thing, though, looking for deals, not really being impatient. Trying to find something that I feel like holds value, and hopefully I make money in the long run if I go to sell these in 10, 20 years. That's kind of the goal. But at the end of the day, you buy stuff you enjoy. And sometimes we outgrow, or we don't have the same love for something we collected before, so we find something new. And right now, I'm hooked on Tom Brady rookie cards, guys, as you know. But this is a cool card. I do like this. They're twinning at 8.5s too, by the way, which is another reason I'm like, oh, that's cool. And they both look great together side by side. What do you guys think about the gold medallion? I know it's apparently, I don't know, I want to say it's not the super high pop report, but it's kind of one of those things where I believe, hold on one second. All right, guys, I want to get you the correct information. I believe at the 047 Sports TCG cards said there was a pop of 559 and 312 were graded higher than the gold medallion. And shout out to him. He's always dropping knowledge, giving me insight and another perspective that sometimes I don't even know where to look. But and Splendid Sport Cards, you know, there's a lot of great people out there in the community who I keep seeing and giving me information I'm learning as I go into this hobby, because I was in a lot of hobbies for a long time and I got back into this one. So as a kid, I collected and whatnot, but you know, there's just so much to learn sometimes. So it's great to have a cool community like that. So 559 population, 312 graded higher. So it is kind of relatively a lot of high grades, but 559 is kind of like a low card. If that's the total pop, that's relatively low for, like, I feel like a Brady rookie, especially considering a lot of the serial numbered stuff is closer to 2,000. All right, so this was the latest pickup, guys. I wanted to share this with you. This is this was about, I think I said 300 and some change when it's shipping and out the door and everything. Right now, the 9s have been pushing towards, there was a window where they're kind of like, there's a few on the market, now they're all picked up, and then like auctions are going closer to 500 for the 9s, I've noticed, especially in a PSA. So I think it's a good card. I think it'd be one of those ones where you look at like a lot of the 90 insert baseball. There's a lot of those like platinum edition, gold edition. The platinums are serial numbered. They're sleeper cards. I notice a lot of those inserts, the parallels, especially from like the 90s stuff for baseball, has really kind of gotten popular. And I'll have to do another video. I'm starting to PC some of my favorite, Sammy Sosa. I grew up a Cubs fan. I'm still a Cubs fan. Always be a Cubs fan, but I did pick up a couple Sosa cards. Not to change topic on the Brady, but I'll give you guys just a quick glimpse. These were so cheap, and I just wanted to have a few for the PC. But I bought a big lot of them. But for the most part, it was kind of like, it's kind of like that's my childhood. I named a dog 66, so Sosa's kind of a big deal to me. I know the whole cork bat, steroids. It is what it is. At this point, I think we've just learned that was a great time for baseball. So I'll maybe try to get a few more of his stuff just for the collection. But I did notice those, like the Platinum Edition. I'm sure there's one of the Brady that's probably ridiculous, probably numbered to 50. I think most of them are. But it's crazy. But Brady's 2000, so he's right there on that 90s. Right there, he would be right there on the end of the 90s, you know, baseball stuff. So you see a lot of similarities in some of the cards. So, but yeah, so basically we have this one, and then these two. But this is the latest pickup. I'll share one more thing with you guys. If I can get this thing to stand and hold. There we go. I'll share one more thing I got. I'm starting to get into some of the game use stuff. And I really think like for bang for buck, like I've been picking up some of these game use cards. I want to go buy some of these one touches. So I'll show you the Brady I got. My goals right now is like if I could get 10 game use cards for like $50 each. $50 each. I feel like it's a safer number. Like you pay 50, you find something, but 50 is kind of like you got to look for a deal. You got to wait for something to pop up. I want to see how this fits in here if it fits. But I'm looking at a lot of them that are not graded. And then I've been looking at some that are graded. And I'm just trying to find some at that price point. This may not fit. No, I don't think this is going to fit, guys. I think I need to buy a bigger one touch. I have a couple other of these coming. They're smaller. But for the most part, you guys can see it. It's in the serial number to 399. I really do like these. They're starting to grow on me. And, the more I think about those, I'll make some, when I get a few more of these in the mail, I'll make another video. But I really do think for some game use stuff, I'm not going to get into it too much versus the whole player worn stuff. It's kind of, it makes me really think, like, if I could pick up some great stuff like this, 2005, 6, I paid less than $50. I'm like, it's such a key number, I feel like, where, it's hard to really lose in the long term if the game use collectors are still there. But in the off season, I might try to pick up a few more of those and put aside a little game use collection of Brady. And of course, still focus on the rookies when I can. And then I'll be sharing with you my very first Bowman 2023 Brady card. I know. A lot of pickups I've made this last month, and then we'll see when they trickle in over the next probably couple weeks. So, all right, guys, but this is the gold medallion, Tom Brady. I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk soon. Let me know what you're buying. I know Pokemon's going nuts, but let me know, guys. Let me know if you're buying any football or anything for the long term. I'm just curious, and keep me posted. Talk soon.